Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. It's Kylan, and in today's video what? Luna? Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's Kylan. In today's video I'm going to be reviewing the brand new ItCosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream. This is the oil-free matte version. Now this is the new one that they just came out with. It is supposed to be poreless finish and full coverage, and I think it's supposed to keep you matte for 12 hours. I think I read that somewhere online. So the reason I'm excited to try this is because I am in love with the original one. I really like it, but for us people who are a little more oily skinned, I think that it's safe to say it's a little bit slippery, slidey throughout the day, and I do have to blot it a lot. I mean, it does last, but I can look very greasy with it. So I thought I would go ahead and give this a try and let you guys know if it's similar, different, if it's worth it or not for oily skinned people. So if you're excited to see the video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Let me know if you like these foundation or skin type product reviews, if you want me to do more of them, and what products you want me to do them on. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and let's get into this little review. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and put my hair back. It's going to look a little crazy. Also, I know the background looks sort of grayish. I need to get a backlight for it so that it looks a little bit more white, which is the color that it is, but that's okay. So this is the CC Plus Oil-Free Matte Cream from ItCosmetics, and it has an SPF of 40, UVA and UVB, so that's burning and wrinkle rays. And I have the shade medium. I am pretty tanned. I was reading some people online say that the colors don't exactly coincide, and these run a little bit darker, so I don't know if that's true. We'll see today. I have both light and medium in the original one. So anyways, I'm pretty sure the directions say that you're supposed to, I think it says to either use a brush or your hands. I normally use my hands with CC creams because I find that that is what works best for me. So I do still prime with the CC cream, so I am going to go in with my two primers that I use super often. This is the Hangover, and I'm just going to put this all over my face. I have some drier patches of skin on my chin right now, so I'm interested to see how that looks with the CC cream when it's a little bit more of a drier formula. And then of course my Primed and Peachy Matte Primer, and I'm going to avoid my chin with this because I find that if I do have dry skin it kind of can enhance that, so I'm not going to put it in that area, but I am going to put it right in here, right up here. Okay, so for this side I'm going to go ahead and use my hand how I normally apply the CC cream. I know that seems a little bit weird, but my hands are washed and I've done this before. I think you guys saw that in my 4th of July video, so I'll link that down below. And then I'm going to do the other side with a brush, and if we don't like the brush, we'll do a sponge. So basically, I love the packaging of this, by the way. It's the same as the old one, it's just a blue bottle. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of pump it out into my hand, and I'm just going to do about that much to start out, if you guys can see that. It does look a bit darker than the original medium, but we'll see. So I'm pretty much just going to, what is that? Sort of start rubbing it in. I use like 3 fingers and I just kind of blend it, and I find that that kind of helps get into every little crease of the face. And when I do use my hands, I do still go over it with a beauty blender to make sure it's not like streaky. Okay, so like I said, I was worried. It is catching on to some dryness on my skin, on my chin, which sucks because I don't know, I can't really help that because it's from my topicals that I use, so I mean, I guess it is what it is. Now I have used the CC cream both as a foundation and as sort of an everyday kind of bit, and I like it both ways, and I don't find that the flashback is honestly like that bad. So on this side, I'm going to go ahead and go in with a sponge because I know if I use it with a brush, it's just going to get very streaky and it's going to pick up the dry skin. That's what I notice when I use brushes on my face, so especially if I have like drier skin already. So I'm just going to go in with the sponge on this side to show you guys how that would work if you did want to apply it that way. And here we go. It is setting down to a matte finish pretty much immediately, but still has that hydrating element to it that I like. And it looks much better over my dry patches when I pat it on with the sponge, so that's good. Okay, so this is what the CC cream looks like freshly applied, and I really actually like the way it applies over my chin more with the sponge. I feel like when you rub it, you're kind of disturbing that skin, and it looks a little bit better when I pat over it. So the next thing I'm going to go in with is concealer to see how it layers on top. I'm going to be using Tarte Shape Tape today, and this is in the shade Light. I just like to dot some underneath the eyes. I honestly haven't found another concealer shade that I like as much as this one. It's kind of been my go-to again recently just because of how highlighted it makes my face. And I love the shade of it. It's like perfect. Okay guys, so my card was full, so sorry if I look a little different in the frame. I just went ahead and erased some footage so I could go ahead and finish filming this for you guys. So this is the Huda Beauty powder, so I'm going to go ahead and set my face with this. It's the Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder in Pound Cake. So I'm basically going to be using the regular products that I use on my face on an everyday basis with this product, so we know how it works with all of my basic products that I use. So I'm going to go ahead, and what I like to do with this is kind of like tap the sides to get the powder to come out. I know that sounds a little crazy, but that's just how I do it. So I'm basically going to set my entire face using this powder. So I'm going to blend out the creases under my eyes and go ahead and set everything in place and then let you guys know what I think. Okay guys, so this is the entire CC cream, concealer, and powder all set on the face. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup. I'm just going to do a pretty simple look, and then I'll be back to update you guys once everything is on. Alright guys, so I have just finished my whole face with the CC cream. I don't know, I think I really like it so far. I don't want to say anything because as we know, when we wear it throughout the day, it can totally change. And it is 2:30 right now, so I'm going to be doing check-ins with you guys just to see how the foundation holds up throughout the day. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be running a couple of errands with my mom. I'm not exactly sure, but I know that we're going to go to the grocery store. It's my last week home from school, so we're going to be doing a couple things throughout the week, just getting ready for that. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. I actually really like it so far. The only thing I did want to show you guys is my chin a little bit close up. So I don't know if you guys can see, it is grabbing on a little bit to some of the more crusty breakouts that I have right now. But it's nothing terrible, and I've had a lot worse. I am very pleasantly surprised by this. I mean, I had high expectations for it, and I think that it's living up to them so far. It's very poreless, it lays very well on the skin, and it almost set down to a matte finish before I even powdered it. But of course, I just always powder my face just out of habit. And I think it looks very like nice and natural. Again, the chin area isn't the most attractive thing I've ever seen, but you know, we're gonna live with it, and I will be back to show you guys what it looks like throughout the day. Alright guys, so my mom and I actually decided to come outside and get in the pool. So guys, today's wear test is going to be a little bit more extreme because I'm out here in the pool and it's probably like 95 degrees at least. And I'm not going to dunk my face or anything, so it won't be like a waterproof wear test, but you know, we are going to see if it holds up. This is what it looks like in the direct sunlight. I think it looks really good personally. I do really like it. Again, my chin is a little bit crusty. Hey guys, so I am back. I updated you once in the pool, I think, and that was at like 4, I think, and I forgot to mention what time it was, but that was around 4, and it is now like 6. Yeah, it is 5:58 and I was out in the blistering sun. It was 95 degrees and literally no shade. I pretty much am still intact. I don't know if you guys can tell. I mean, my chin is getting a little bit more splotchy, but it's nothing terrible. It's nothing that I can't live with, and it's nothing that is super noticeable to other people. Like, it's mostly just like my own thing with my chin. I have like so many issues, but anyways, I wanted to touch up a little bit and come on and show you guys. I'm going to go ahead and blot off some of the oil because I was out in the sun, and I am going to keep it on, or try to keep it on till 10:30 for you guys so you see a good 8 hours of wear. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and take this blotting sheet. This is a green tea blotting linen. These are my favorites. I couldn't find them for a while, but when I went to Sephora last time, they had them. What I like to do is just press it to the chin. Oh no. I feel like a lot of it has rubbed off my chin. Like a lot when I just did that. So I don't know. So I wanted to get up close and show you guys what I'm talking about on my chin. You can kind of just see that it's broken up a bit and just kind of gotten weird and kind of patchy. I was holding my niece in the pool and she was kind of slapping my chin, so that could kind of be it. She was grabbing at my face, and I mean, I'm not gonna stop her, so it's just a little broken up, but it's really not that bad. So I am gonna just put some of the Charlotte Tilbury powder on top. And this is what I do to touch up with pretty much any foundation. It is also creasing in my smile line. I don't know if you guys could see that when I got up close, but... So yeah guys, that is our 4.5 hour checkup. I will be back again at the 8 hour mark to show you guys what the final look is, and hopefully we're not terrified by the result. And I will let you guys know at the end if this is worth it or if you should just stick to the original. Okay guys, so I'm in a little bit of a different spot. I'm doing the last check-in. It is 11:17, so it's been on since 2:30. 9 hours, if I can count correctly, and it looks pretty good. I would definitely say that it lasts better than the original. So if you're thinking about it, if you have oily skin and you want to have like an everyday CC cream that's a little bit more lightweight than a foundation, I would definitely say go for it. I wore it like all day. Outside in 95-degree weather and in the pool and everything like that. So the only problem, like I was telling you guys, was basically that my chin was getting a little bit dry, but that kind of happens for me at the end of every day with foundation. So I would definitely say that you should try it out. Again, I was in the shade medium, and I think actually the shade is pretty similar to the original. So I highly recommend it. If you guys liked this review, make sure you give it a thumbs up and let me know any other products I should try out down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Oh, let's say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.